It's just one of those things that, luckily, it was on my side today. It's unfortunate to see guys go out around you. I know that intentionally it's never their plan, and that's what the game brings. But yeah, like I said, fortune was on my side today, and glad to have contributed in a good way, and hopefully can push on again tomorrow. It was right up there with this, one of the tougher days of Test cricket for so far in my career. I mean, their bowlers are quality. Bolt, Wagner, and then a guy who's had a lot of, he seemed to have had a lot of success in the one-day comp in Jeton. So it was hard graft, and we knew, give it maybe another hour, maybe things can settle down, and maybe we can open up scoring. But they bowled pretty well on a wicket that hasn't really assisted them too much. But still, their discipline is very good. Obviously, after the first session, it's a little bit to gauge and judge where you'll be lying. So after day one, it's good to have an indication of where you are. I think we're in a very good position. I think only 4 down on a wicket that seemed like with a newer ball that anything can happen. And the spinners bowled well, not giving us run scoring opportunities. So to be 4 down after 90 overs of cricket, we'll take that. And even though our scoring was very slow, I think the nature of playing in Dunedin is quite slow, and you just got to understand that the wicket's going to be like that. Yeah, I thought pace on the ball with the ball being a little bit older was obviously a lot better. I think you find in a period of the game we actually scored quite freely, myself and Faf, when the seamers came back with the older ball. And then they brought the spinners back on, which obviously slows the nature of the game down quite a bit. And then the newer ball just seems to be quite key in obviously getting wickets. So yeah, the game ebbed and flowed quite a bit, and but we know by the stats of the ground that that's the nature of the game. Yeah, there's a process that we have to obviously identify very early. Us back home, we're fortunate to have very similar wickets in St George's Park that we play good cricket at, and the wicket's very similar with regards to the pace in the wicket. And our bowlers seem to have a lot of success there. I think having a little bit of extra pace on the ball seems to be the key. That's why I found it a little bit odd Neesham didn't bowl a little bit more, because he does bowl a little bit quicker and a little bit more of a heavier ball. And we've got Mornay KG who can crank it up to 140, 145 plus, which could possibly work in our favour on this kind of wicket. I'm sure the heads, the thinking brains will think overnight and come to something realistic. I think we were looking at about 250, 280 at about tea time, and now being in a good position of not losing a wicket in the last session, we can readjust it, to be honest with you. I think 350 is maybe a 450 on that wicket, just because of the slowness of the pitch. And it also takes away time and try and get the wicket to deteriorate for our spinners to come into the game.